Textiles business with a background in commerce and law. Mr. Goradia is a respectable figure in the business and social circles, held in high esteem for his ethical standards and scrupulously honest business dealings. His vision has led to the development of some unique software products in the area of personal information management, education and social media. His recent innovation ComSur, the global de facto tool to create standardized intelligent incident reports and enhanced surveillance.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon, everyone. Make it very crisp, clear, to the point, and hard-hitting. So I have a very, very simple philosophy. It's explained in just these two words: audit CCTV or suffer. It may sound harsh, but this is the fact of video surveillance as we know it today. My first question to all of you is, have you seen or are you seeing what the cameras have seen? Unfortunately not. Open up your paper, every morning you will have a situation that will validate my point in the next 10-12 minutes. Take a look at what happened at Mumbai University today. Paper leakage. Now they are talking about putting cameras. They will still continue to happen, even after putting cameras. You know why? Because I want to give you the example of Deonar. The Deonar dump in Bombay. They had a huge fire, lots of losses, huge amount of money wasted on putting off that fire. When the investigation was done, they realized that the cameras were not existing. So our chief minister announced that we are going to have 12 new cameras, and guess what? They put 12 new cameras, and within 1 month, they had another fire. My point is, if those 12 cameras didn't work, why didn't they work? Happy New Year! It's a little late in the month of May to wish you, so I'm not going to wish you. But what happened was, on the 1st of January, 6 people go to Bank of India, Agra branch, put the gun on the head of the branch manager. 27 lakh of rupees was stolen. The branch was covered by CCTV. They took away the recorder, which is a very, very common thing to do, and look at their cheek. They give him a Happy New Year card, and they scooped in 15 minutes. And I have my doubts whether the police has been able to solve this case. My talk cannot be complete without speaking about Pathankot. And Gopal spoke so much about terrorism and so much about the fact that in spite of having the kind of budgets that he has, he's still not a happy man. He can afford anything. But the point is, are we spending the money in the right way? Are we completing what needs to be done? Let me talk about the Pathankot attack. So after the investigation was complete, they realized that the route that the terrorists took had about, if I'm not mistaken, had about 11 petrol pumps with cameras. Now you tell me, a lot of you are from the armed forces background, you tell me, can somebody from the other side of our country dare to come and attack our base without a recce? This must have been done over months. And how come that if those cameras were there, how come nobody realized? How come nobody was able to find out this recce? To put some dots together. Hey, what's happening? Why are these people meeting here at 2 o'clock in the morning every day? Or 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, people are looking suspicious. How come nobody sent out alerts, the so-called alerts that are supposed to solve all your surveillance problems? Take the case of our HRD minister, Mrs. Smriti Irani. I'm sure all of you heard about this case that took place in a very, very reputed store in Goa. The camera, after the investigation of the police, they realized that the camera by itself was not at fault. The perpetrator of the crime simply shifted the angle of the camera, so instead of looking here, the camera was looking there. And this went on for 1 year. And nobody realized that the camera was looking at something at which it should not have been looking. Why? Because nobody was monitoring. Take the case of the corporate espionage case in Delhi, Petroleum Ministry. What did they do? Big command and control center, they put it off. They bribed the CCTV operator, put off the command and control center, came and stole the secrets, and they worked for about 1 hour every night, stole the secrets, went away. The cameras would go back up again. 1 month this continued. Very unfortunate incidents at our schools. This was about 2 months ago in a school in Delhi. Poor kid dies, we read, we forget. Why? Because it's not happened to our kid. And should not happen to anyone. That school had cameras. Every school that we've seen which has had these kind of cases have had cameras. And yet these cases are taking place. So there is something fundamentally wrong. School kid raped by a driver within the premises of the school. No alerts. Thousands of new cameras are being added everywhere. It took us 8 years in Bombay to put 6,000 cameras. I'm not even sure whether those 6,000 cameras are already in place. I'm not sure. But it took us 8 years to put just 6,000 cameras. My question to any of you is, do you think that 6,000 cameras in a city like Mumbai are sufficient to cover a city like Mumbai? People talk about city surveillance. So I'll come back to the 6,000 cameras. I'm saying Bombay probably already has about 500,000 or 1 million cameras. Every establishment has a camera. Somebody spoke about the jewelry store and somebody spoke about the restaurants having cameras, and each of your housing society has cameras. Why are people not using them? Why does everything have to be just centralized? Has anyone thought about the fact that there is something called situational awareness? You give me a job, I put up a fancy command and control center for you. I bring in all the video feeds, spending crores of rupees at a central location. And I am expected to know that within your branch, what is right and what is wrong. Who is suspicious and who is right. Who is a high net worth individual customer who's walking into my bank, giving you the case of a bank, and who is a potential thief. I don't have situational awareness. How can centralized surveillance work singularly? It can never work. You must have, if at all you want to have centralized surveillance for whatever reason, I'm not undermining anything, but you must also not forget the power of decentralization. It's only when it's decentralized that, let's take the case of a bank. So it's only when the local bank manager and his team can realize what is right and what is wrong. Somebody who's sitting thousands of kilometers away, or hundreds of kilometers away, or even in the next building cannot realize because he does not have situational awareness. Has somebody wondered about a phenomenon called video blindness? In 12 minutes, a person goes 45% video blind. 12 minutes. And there is research to prove this. In 22 minutes, the guy is 90% video blind. So he's there sitting in front of the television screens, but he's actually video blind. And why is he video blind? Because what is he seeing? He's seeing traffic movement. He's seeing people moving. This is not a Salman Khan film. It's not interesting for him. So while you think he's watching, he's actually not watching. You should not blame him. So somebody, I think Gopal mentioned something about insurance. It was very interesting. We all speak about insurance, and when I go and talk to customers, I get this all the time. Oh, you know what? We don't need this because we have insurance. Everybody here has a car. And every time you go and renew your insurance policy, if you've not claimed any insurance in the previous year, you get a 40% off. So the moral of the story is that if you just follow what I'm going to tell you, you'll be able to save on insurance cost. Insurance doesn't come free. You are paying huge amount of premium, and that's accrual science. They charge you based on the losses that you have or are expected to have in a year. That's how they charge you. So just bring down the losses. And you already have existing systems that can help you bring down the losses. But the problem is you are not watching what the cameras are watching. Body worn cameras. Very interesting thing that I heard from Gopal today. But Gopal, the Telangana police is one of the first police in the country that has adopted body worn cameras. And I'm very happy to say that they've got all this data coming in on a daily basis. So 200 police officers go out, record, come back, dock them, put it to their server, end of story, next morning, same thing. What's the point of those cameras? So they adopted our technology, and our technology is helping them to see that entire day's job in a few minutes. Same cameras, same thing, but just see and you will discover. We keep on talking about and talking about IP cameras. Has anybody talked about hacking? How easy it is to hack into an IP camera? So when you use technology, adopt technology, just think about all the repercussions that are possible. So moral of the story is that CCTV by itself is not enough. Cameras are the beginning, but they are not enough. And I'll give you 2 or 3 examples. Does anybody here have a treadmill at home? Sure, somebody has a treadmill. There you have a treadmill. Will you become thin and fit without stepping on the treadmill? So by getting something, you're not going to be able to get things done. You will have to do a little bit yourself. So I'm recommending just 3 things that you need to add to your existing CCTV systems. Existing. No change at all in what you do, but just do these 3 things, with or without our software. 1, audit CCTV. Audit. Because there is lots and lots of rich, real-time information that is being wasted today. And it's not just about crime. When you begin to audit CCTV, you can see so many things that may be related to HR issues, to housekeeping issues. In case of governments can actually enact new laws and rules regarding traffic, regarding forests, regarding climate change. All because of the fact that the cameras are watching. Now, if you begin to see what the cameras have seen, you will get lots of information on it. Back up CCTV smartly. I can tell you here that if I ask for a show of hands, some people will say, we back up for 7 days, some people say 15 days, some say 30, some say 3 months, some will say 6 months, some will say 9 months. What am I trying to prove? The point is that there is no standardization in terms of backup. So people feel, oh, we'll back up for 6 months and then it's fine. I'm asking you one question. What if you find an incident which actually came up today, but for which you needed to relate to some incident which was 6 months ago? You don't have that video anymore. Why? Because it was over it. So it's not just about backup. It's about smart backup. It's not just about the fact that just take all this backup and put it in the cloud. You may have the money to do that. But has anybody ever thought about searching the backup? You should be able to search that video as well and bring it to you as and when and quickly on demand when you want it. So you should have backup which can ideally last you for 100 years. You should have it. and it's possible, it's easy, it's smart, just do it smartly. You'll be able to do it. And don't lose the information in an incident. This is another problem that we have. And I had the opportunity of speaking about this at Interpol. That an incident in India is no different from an incident in the US or Japan or UK or wherever. An incident is an incident. So why is the world not adopting one common standard incident report format? Because in case of a crime, is anybody from the police here? So you're from police, right? So correct me if I'm wrong. But in case of a crime, an investigating officer will essentially ask you only 6 questions. The 5 W's, 1 H, and do you have CCTV? Essentially. So if you can create an incident report which is standardized, an incident report which is in PowerPoint, an incident report which carries the entire story of what happened, including the evidence in the form of a video that's embedded in that incident report, in one click that incident report can be shared across the country. And most importantly, every incident, as I said, has information in it. Use that information, because with that historical data, an incident report should be able to tell you on what day, at what time, at what location, what type of incidents are taking place. Simple. Just use that historical data. This data is being wasted because we are not adopting a common standard incident report format. So as I like to say, please remember that cameras have lenses. Humans have eyes. Start looking at what the cameras have seen and don't depend too much upon alerts. Gopal mentioned this morning that people are putting off alerts with too many false positives. What is the point of those alerts? You got human alerts here. Since you people are from the armed forces, a lot of you from the armed forces, you tell me that will you accept a gun which has an algorithm written in it that if this happens, start firing? Can you do that? Is man behind the gun? You take a call. What is right and what is wrong? The software can only be useful to a certain extent. So video analytics will work, but to an extent. And if you see within this little booklet, none of these incidents can be discovered except the non-working cameras. None of these incidents can be discovered by video analytics. You only can discover them if you adopt what I call human analytics. So bring video analytics and human analytics together and you have closed the loop. You have plugged the hole. Just bring these two together. So let's come to a very basic question. Why doesn't anybody audit video? Simple. 3 points. Very cumbersome to do so. Very tough. Somebody said he has 5,000 cameras. I'm saying if you have the manpower and the ability to do it, well, audit all 5,000 cameras. Or at least audit your most critical cameras. But look, number 2, nobody has thought about auditing. There is no law. You know, there's a funny part. The funny part is that in some states of India, there is a law that says that if you have Internal Security Act, that if you have X number of footfalls in a particular establishment, you have to have CCTV cameras. But there is no law to say that those cameras should be working. Now this is a problem with which nobody realizes that the police continues to face. Because when this happens, when an incident happens and the poor investigating officer goes there, he says, "Sir, हमारा कैमरा नहीं चल रहा था, हम क्या करें? इतने दिन से कैमरा ही नहीं चल रहा." उसका कोई कानून नहीं है कि कैमरा होना चाहिए. So I'm saying daily audit is the best. If you can't do daily audit, 2 दिन में एक बार करो, 3 दिन में एक बार करो, मगर करो. I've spoken about smart backup. I've spoken about intelligent reporting. Why now? We are living in dangerous times. Let's face it. You know, this is a picture from the opening of the school in Peshawar. When the school reopened, they asked the Pakistan army to come and guard it. After the Paris attacks, 10,000 policemen were put together to guard 700 Jewish schools. My question is, how long will you be able to depend on the army and the police to do this? And Gopal was very right when he said that and I don't want to take away what he's going to talk about on his panel tomorrow. But the need of the hour is for stakeholders to participate in their own security. You need to get into something called community policing. And imagine that if everyone starts checking their CCTV cameras, that's what I'm saying, कि बॉम्बे में 6,000 कैमरा से काम होने वाला नहीं है. जो 6 लाख कैमरा है उसको सिर्फ चेक करना शुरू कर दो, कम्युनिटी पुलिसिंग अपने आप हो जाएगा, क्राइम प्रिवेंशन अपने आप हो जाएगा, लॉस प्रिवेंशन अपने आप हो जाएगा. आपके पास जो पड़ी है चीज उसको यूज करना शुरू कर दो, और नो चेंज इन योर हार्डवेयर, आई प्रॉमिस यू दैट. After Pathankot, very nice cartoon in Times of India. We are all sitting ducks. Airports, stations, malls, offices, hospitals, schools, temples, stadiums, industry. What are we going to wait for somebody to come and do it? And remember, when David Headley attacked, when they came and attacked the Taj, कितना रेकी किया था, किसी को पता नहीं चला. इतने सारे कैमरा थे, किसी को पता नहीं चला. So solution is our software called ComServe. What is ComServe? As you can see in the line below, it's the world's first VBAS. VBAS means Video Backup and Auditing System. You'll all agree with me that from CCTV you should get these 3 outcomes. Number 1, crime and loss prevention, improvement of processes and sales, and faster solving of crime. Sometimes I get this question कि ये तो हमारा DVR भी कर लेगा, so I'm say happy, कर लो, मगर करो. मेरा मानना है कि आपका DVR NVR जो हम करते नहीं कर सकता. जिस एफिशिएंसी से हम करते हैं उसको आपका DVR NVR नहीं करता. नहीं तो आप लोग करते. क्यों नहीं करते? जरूर करते. उसमें भी फास्ट फॉरवर्ड है, हमारे में भी फास्ट फॉरवर्ड है. फिर भी आप क्यों नहीं करते? Because you are playing with heavy video. Because there is no way for you कि अगर आपकी फैक्ट्री बिहार में है और हेड ऑफिस दिल्ली में है, there is no way for you to do any remote fast forward from Delhi to BR easily. The efficiency with which we do things is amazing. Come and take a look at it. Do we work with every camera system, every DVR, every NVR? I'm saying yes. Analog, HP, HD, IP, yes. Will we work with your systems which you will buy 5 years from now? 50 years from now? I am saying yes. I am so confident that our software will work with a camera that has still not been produced. Even after I am dead and gone, the software will continue to work. Where can our software be used? A to Z. So from an airport to a zoo. A to Z. And every letter in between. So whether it's airport, bank, commercial establishment, defense establishment, education institution, factory and so on and so forth. जहाँ जहाँ पर कैमरा लगा है वहाँ पर ComServe को आपको वीडियो फीड के ऊपर, it's a software which sits on top of any video feed. Just bring the video feed to your computer and ComServe will do everything that I have said it will do, and we'll show it to you outside. Having spoken about the software, I just want to add a couple of points about why we don't standardize anything. देखिए आप Google कीजिए, look for CCTV signs. आपको 400-500 अलग-अलग किस्म की डिजाइन मिलेगी, which is also a mistake. क्योंकि इतनी सारी साइंस के बाद में भी क्राइम हो रहा है. So there is something which is not effective about this sign. Now see this sign. This sign says, we check CCTV every day. It's a very, very powerful message. Now you are all from different companies, but I am saying everybody should have only one sign. यहाँ जो हिंदी में लिखा है, that can change according to your state. So it can be in Gujarati, it can be in Marathi, it can be in Tamil, etc. But why do you want to change the design? Because when a potential perpetrator of a crime is walking from one establishment to another, let him see only one sign. तो ये जगह देखेगा, घबराएगा कि यहाँ पर तो चेक करते मैं दूसरी जगह जाता हूँ, वहाँ जाएगा, वहाँ पर भी यही देखेगा, 3-4 जगह के बाद में कहेगा भैया अभी ये क्राइम का धंधा बंद करो, कोई नया धंधा ढूंढने की जरूरत है. This is the power of simplicity. If you have read Edward de Bono's book on simplicity, see how complex problems can be solved with simplicity. Okay, so I am coming to the end of my presentation, and I am going to request some help from you. So we believe that we got chosen by somebody up there to build this product, and so we want to give this back to society. So we are offering ComServe for free to every place of worship in the world. So if any of you are trustees, any of you know somebody who's a trustee at any of our temples, masjids, mandir, gurdwara, fire temple, please write to us and we will be very happy to give this as a seva. The software will be delivered as a seva. 2 or 3 more slides. ComServe for the police. Same software will enhance the efficiency of a police station, enhance the efficiency of a policeman. Standardization and efficiency. So a policeman from a law and order situation to chain snatching to bomb blast to quick sharing of photos, right? And you will see in my next slide, a policeman has to do this mundane activity every day. Chain snatching होगा का किस्सा होगा तो भी उनको तकलीफ है, bomb blast है तो भी तकलीफ है, terror है तो भी तकलीफ है. So make it easy for the policeman to function efficiently. While policing is a state subject, we can at least have a common platform across the world where certain things should be common. So MS Office is common, whether it is state of Maharashtra, whether it is state of J&K. Why are we unnecessarily working with different technologies to do the same job? Simple कर दो, standardize कर दो, काम हो जाएगा. Every day the police receives this kind of information. IB will send it to Home Ministry has to send it to the Police Commissioner has to send it to the police station has to give it to the local officer to go and look for these people. I am saying, Hamara software will take all these pictures, put them together, present it in a PDF or a Word document so that your people can always have this information in a standardized format on their mobile phones. And use this facility for anything. Use it for your guards. कि मेरे यहाँ इतने गार्ड्स आज ये ड्यूटी में ये गार्ड होना चाहिए ताकि दूसरा अगर गार्ड आए तो आपको पता चले कि भाई नॉन ऑथराइज्ड है. सिंपल है, सिंपल सॉल्यूशन. आपके स्कूल्स में बच्चे पिकनिक पे जाते हैं तो पिकनिक का लिस्ट बना दीजिए, कौन से टीचर कौन से बच्चे के लिए रिस्पॉन्सिबल है उसका लिस्ट बना दीजिए. यूज द टेक्नोलॉजी विथ योर इमेजिनेशन. जॉब अपॉर्चुनिटी. देखिए, बुक्स ऑफ अकाउंट्स ऑडिट करने के लिए सीए बनना पड़ता है, कॉस्ट ऑडिटर बनना पड़ता है. बट टू ऑडिट सीसीटीवी ऑल यू नीड इज अ पेयर ऑफ आईज एंड अ माइंड and some instructions as to what to look for, situational awareness. So I am requesting my friend here from Zycom that you have these courses. Why don't you start a course of making CCTV auditors? Now think of a 10-year-old girl, sorry, not 10-year-old, 10th pass or 10th fail girl or 10th pass or 10th fail boy. They are 15, 16, 17 years of age. They haven't had the opportunity for whatever reason to get a good job or to continue with their education. Can they not become a CCTV auditor? and go and start a small business for themselves, that every day I am going to visit one establishment on this road outside, और 1 घंटे में मैं 24 घंटे का डेटा 1 घंटे में चेक कर लूंगी. कितनी बड़ी अपॉर्चुनिटी हो जाएगी उनके लिए जॉब क्रिएशन के लिए, बिकॉज दैट इज व्हाट आवर सॉफ्टवेयर डज. वो आपको 24 घंटे का डेटा 24 मिनट में दिखा देगा बिना कुछ मिस किए. हाँ, देखना आपको है, बट आप मिस नहीं करोगे. अगर ध्यान से देखोगे तो मिस नहीं करोगे. I check my own house which is away from Bombay. It takes me 5 to 6 minutes to check 24 hours of data, to check my house in Lonavala. And why do I check it? भाई मेरा घर है, मैं किस लिए चेक करता हूँ? मेरे गार्ड्स, मैं जानता हूँ मेरे गार्ड सो रहे हैं, मैं जानता हूँ, मगर मुझे इतना ही जानना है कि वो सही जगह पे सो रहे थे, या उन्होंने मेरे कुत्तों को बंद नहीं कर दिया. I've got 3 Great Danes there. So what is the point if my guards close my Great Danes? Then they are not protecting my bungalow. So that's all I check for. और कुछ नहीं होने वाला वहाँ पर. And one more thing, if you know that in these kind of farm houses, one problem is कि guard जानता है कि आप सर तो आते नहीं है, caretaker knows कि तो हफ्ते 2 हफ्ते तक आते नहीं है विजिट करने के लिए, तो डे के लिए दे दो घर को यूज करने को किसी को. अब नहीं देता है कोई. सिंपल, बिकॉज ही नोज आई एम चेकिंग. 1 दिन के बाद भी पता चलेगा, मगर मुझे पता चलेगा. Another very important thing, of course, that this product is very proudly made in India. So I have always believed one thing, कि why has the Indian industry, IT industry, not come together to deliver a world-class product to solve a world problem from India? Why are we not making the other parts of the world use something from our side? And therefore, as a company, we always wanted to make something which is proudly made in India, but it will be used by the world. So as we like to say, the use case of this technology is from Swachhata se Suraksha. Just use it to monitor what you want, because depends on what your camera is being fitted for, you will be able to get value out of it. In conclusion, please act now. Don't wait for things to go wrong. And I'll just show you one small video which is only 1 minute. But these incidents that you are going to see, they were all covered by CCTV. So moral of the story कि वो CCTV किस काम का अगर ये prevent नहीं हो सकता. देखिए.
在少牙山金宝贝幼儿园里，老师靠棍棒维护秩序。这位身穿蓝色衣服的女老师不断挥舞手中的木棍，并不时地对孩子们进行呵斥。这边一男一女2个孩子摔倒在地上。
This is a case that happened in Bank of India in Goa. How does this it's got 15 lakhs or 11 lakhs in that bag. How did this man know कि इसमें पैसा है? कितनी रेकी की होगी उसने? Very interesting case in the jeweler store. See how she steals. She's taking that blue box, putting it in her sari without even opening the box. How did she know उसके अंदर ज्वेलरी है? और भगवान को भी नहीं छोड़ते हम. So good. Thank you very much for patiently listening to me. We are available there, so I won't take any questions now because it's time for lunch. But please come, please take a look. Please let us participate together. Please look at us as your partners in helping you to prevent crime and losses at your organizations. And let's come together, be proud together that we can work with one company that will help you to get the outcomes from video surveillance. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Goradia.